student of all ages, the one and only Kharlie Brown, and I got a review. I got a review for you? The review in question is from Netflix called Ultraman. Now, this is the second season of Ultraman. The first season I thought was really well and really good. We got 13 episodes inside the first season. I think that did a good job in the first season with the 13 episodes that we got, because in the 13 episodes that we received in the first season, we got to know, they got to really explain the world that we were watching and what was going on in that world, with there being aliens and such. They also explained what was going on with the character itself called Ultraman, and what happens to Ultraman. How come we hadn't seen Ultraman for a long time? What's going on with the organization and what revolved around Ultraman, and the character who becomes Ultraman and what he has to go through to actually achieve his destiny of being Ultraman. The second season, again, if you guys ever watched Ultraman back in the day, or even watched the show Superhuman Cyber Squad back in the 90s, or even watch Power Rangers, VR Troopers, what else was there? It was VR Troopers, Power Rangers, Big Bad Beetleborgs, where there were people who could don the costumes and go out and fight evil or aliens. Ultraman was, to me, the best. Oh, you also had Eagle Riders as well as Voltron. But to me, Ultraman really always stood up there. I've watched all those other shows, but to me, Ultraman always stands out. The animation that they use for this show is actually pretty good. I like it. I enjoy it. And something else they do within the actual second season, it's only 6 episodes. The first season, it was 13 episodes of that, which I was already talking about. But in the second season, they ended up giving us 6 episodes, and they get straight to the point. The only character they really develop on is the newer person that's added to the team. And by God, yes, there actually is a team. At this point now, you have 6 Ultraman. In the first season, you had an Ultraman, a person who was training Ultraman. And, because you have one true Ultraman. All the rest of them, they have the armor, but they're not truly Ultraman. But you had the one guy training the Ultraman, who actually, he's that tough cookie. When you watch anime, you always see that one anime character that has the glasses on. He's always like, you can see my power. That's that character. But he, they ended up being on the same team, and at the end of that season, something happens with Ultraman where he fully becomes Ultraman. I'm not going to really get into that if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But there also was another younger guy who was Ultraman in the first season. So those characters, fast forward over here into the second season. There was 3 in the first season. Now in this season, you actually have 6. There's another older guy who's an Ultraman. I'm trying my best not to really give that much away. But altogether, you end up with 6 Ultraman. They start talking about America as well being brought into the picture, not just over in Japan. There's an alien threat that comes to Earth, and this alien threat that comes to Earth is zapping people and making people disappear. They're breaking their molecules down, and they're keeping them somewhere else. They're kidnapping people, and the way it ends, with the aliens' plan, lets you know there's going to be a 3rd season. And again, it's a quick watch. You can sit down and watch this and knock it straight out. I think each episode is probably like 22 to like 25 minutes. But you can just clearly knock it down. And you know how Netflix have it where you can skip the intro. I recommend skipping the intro. Watch the intro when you first watch it, because it's actually a pretty cool intro. But a lot of animes have pretty cool intros. But it's actually a pretty cool intro, so check that out. Then after that, skip them for all the rest of the episodes. And then when you get to the last one, watch the ending. Watch the ending credits. Oh man, where did that come from? Anyway, watch the ending credits. You might get enjoy from it. But The one thing that really stood out to me in this is their fighting style. How they use different styles to fight with. You know, you have one character that fights like a samurai who actually has a sword. You have other characters that actually incorporate like mixed martial art movements, wushu movements. It's actually pretty cool the way they set all that up. I like the way the camera angles move around and stuff. I thought that was great. Other people might not like it, but I thought it was great. If you guys thought it was great, if you liked it, comment down below. Now, got to give you my grade, pass or fail. You can pretty much already tell by the way I was talking about this. I'm going to give it a pass. I'm going to give it a high pass. I think it's a quick watch. You can quickly get it done. Watch it, move on to something else if you want to. But first, go through those first 13 episodes so you can really get to know the world, the lore, and everything else that's going on with Ultraman. And again, if you guys have watched any Power Rangers, VR Troopers, or anything like that, Voltron, back in the day, you will like Ultraman. I think you would like it, and I recommend you guys to go and check it out. If you guys need something to watch on Netflix, go check it out. If you're anime fans, go check it out. Hell, if you're Power Ranger fan or Voltron fans, go check it out. Again, it's a pass for me. 2 thumbs up. There you go. If you can pick up what I'm putting down around the town, Kharlie Brown. Ta-ta.